Are you all ready for the story? Don't you think that we should ask our mom for permission to tell the story? Once upon a time, in a small village, lived a girl, my mom. She was the most beautiful girl in the village. Everyone would turn their head when she was passing by. The boys, the girls, the cats, and even the dogs were fascinated by her beauty. She had beautiful curly black hair and a perfect body. As if. At least that's what my mom says, but I don't believe her. If she was really that pretty, how did I turn out to look like this? This is not fair. Look at me. Look at me. I look like a monster. Anyway, back to the story. This girl was different from all the other girls in the village. She was a beautiful dreamer, the kind of girl who kept her head in the clouds. She was one in a million kind of girl. I wonder where is this girl now? All I see now is a woman that is all the time complaining while doing the chores and regretting giving birth to me. It hurts. Anyway, she wanted much more than this little village life. She wanted to explore the world, go in adventures, and become a poet. She was obsessed with reading, and in her books she would always read about true love and adventure. And sadly enough, an adventure is exactly what she got. And because she was that pretty and well-mannered, all the boys would go crazy after her. Again, why? Why doesn't the same thing happen to me? The only person that loves me is my cat. As if. Now, my mom was not interested in boys or dating, which of course made her even more attractive. So there were a lot of guys after my mom, but one guy took his obsession in another level. Look, I know this boy is supposed to be the bad guy, but look at him. Look at him. This guy could run me over with a truck and I'll still thank him. Anyway, back with the story. One day, my mom was with her best friend. We will call her Anna. At this time, my mom was 18 years old, and she and her best friend were for some shopping in the city. After they were finished, like always, they got on the bus to go back to the village. My mom and Anna would get off in the last stop, and by the last stop, the bus would be almost empty. But this time, there were two guys in the bus that my mom and Anna had never seen before. And as the bus was going to the last stop, one of the boys went to the driver and said something. After that, the bus took a turn. The driver drove the bus through the forest and through the trees. At this point, my mom and Anna were looking at each other and knew that something was wrong. They were shaking, scared as what was going to happen. They didn't say a thing. They just stood there in silence, hoping and praying that the bus would stop and that somehow everything would go fine. And then the bus stopped, right in the middle of the forest, in the middle of the woods. One of the boys looked at my mom and told her to get off the bus. And it was at that moment that Mom realized that she knew that boy. Look, I don't want to stop the story, but I'm sure that deep down Mom was like, taking me in the middle of the forest was not a smart move. But god damn are you attractive. I won't even resist. Take me. At least that's what I would say. Sorry for interrupting. Back to the story now. Mom and Anna get off the bus. Now, I forgot to mention, but the boy had taken a friend with him. And this guy was kinda like that hyena in Lion King. He had red eyes and was shaking. He was there just for the action. My mom calmed down and was thinking about a solution. She knew what the boys were going to do, but at the same time, she knew that this boy, even though a horrible and a toxic person. He was crazy in love with her. So she decided to be smart and do whatever she could to save herself. Hey, I don't understand why you take things this far. You can do whatever you want to me. It doesn't matter anymore. I have had feelings for you all this time, but I was just shy to come and confront you. I'm sorry. But I still cannot believe that the person I'm in love with would try to hurt me like this. Look at me. I'm afraid and I'm shaking. You don't love me. If you really loved me, you'd be by my side now, protecting me, and not be the one trying to hurt me. The only thing I regret is being so madly in love with someone like you. Damn, Mom, that was another acting level. Even I almost believed you. Now, the guy wanted to do whatever he wanted to do to Mom, but he didn't want her for one time. He wanted to have her forever. He was in love with her and truly did not want to hurt her. Sorry for interrupting, but while my mother was telling me the story, I was just wondering, what the fuck was the bus driver doing? Why would he listen to the boys? Even if the boys threatened him, he still should have done something for the girls. But no, he was just waiting for them to finish. I don't understand this. It makes no sense. Stop. We are not going to do anything. I will just take you back home. And that's what happened. The boy ordered the bus driver to drive my mom and her friend back home. My mom thanked the boy and then told her cousins. And her cousins? Well, that boy got beaten up so badly he couldn't walk for weeks. And if you think that my mom lived happily ever after, you're wrong. After that, she got married and had a beautiful, abusive, and toxic marriage, and gave birth to 3 beautiful and depressed kids. Well, that's for now. Anyway, don't forget to subscribe and see you in the next video. Bye bye.